Right. I want you to treat me as a pupil at the train stage, yeah?
Okay.
Got a test coming up in about 3 weeks' time. So you're filling in for my regular instructor who can't make it today. But I am familiar with the controls of the car. He said today he was going to look at my use of speed, my position for normal driving, and just check to see if there's any hesitancy in there.
Okay.
You okay, the word picture?
Yep.
Yeah, so what level am I?
Trained.
Yeah. And I'll leave you to meet and greet if you're happy then.
Hello, Tony. I'm Dave. I've got ink on my hands, by the way.
That's right.
All over. I'm filling in for your regular instructor. Yep. He's not able to make it today. I've got the same car as him, so
yep.
you're familiar with all the controls?
I am, yeah.
Good. Did you say that you've got your test coming up?
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks. 3 weeks' time. Good. Okay, he's asked me to go over with you today just to have a brush up on your use of speed, your normal position in the road for driving, and just to check to see if there's any hesitancy in your driving.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're aware of?
Don't think so.
Okay. So your use of speed, why is it important to be making progress all the time?
Oh, he didn't say all the time. He said where it was safe to do so.
Oh yeah. So why is that important?
Oh, so you don't hold people up.
Yeah, of course.
Frustrate people.
Okay. And what's your normal position for driving?
It's about a metre from the curb or about in the middle of my lane normally.
Good. Okay. And as you're coming up to a roundabout, if it's a big wide open junction, you can clearly see what's coming. Which routine would you be using on the approach?
I'll check my mirrors, check the roundabout, and if it's clear, keep going.
Fantastic. That's good.
Yeah.
Should we set ourselves up?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Tony, what can you see in centre mirror?
I can square the whole back window. See a bit on my left ear and a bit of your head restraint.
Good. And what about your right door mirror?
I can see about 2 finger widths of the car. See the road, horizon, and sky at the top.
Brilliant. And what about the left one?
Yeah, the same.
Good. Okay. Should we move on and
Yeah.
we'll have a look at what's going on?
And we're going to turn left.
Okay, Tony, at the end of the road we're going to be turning left, please. Okay, Tony, so we've come to a stop there. As we're approaching the junction, do you think there's any need to actually stop and apply the handbrake?
I've got to stop to have a look, haven't I?
Well, you don't have to actually stop. We don't have to physically stop. What kind of junction is this? What kind of junction is it?
It's kind of a staggered crossroads.
Okay, is it give way or is it stop?
Give way.
Okay, so give way, you don't necessarily have to stop. On the approach to the junction, you can actually see that there's nothing there.
Oh, right.
So if there's any cars behind us, they're going to be expecting you to move on, aren't they?
Oh, right.
So on the next one, what we'll do is we'll have a look, and if there's nothing there, we might be able to proceed without actually stopping. Okay, should we move on?
Straight on.
And at the roundabout, Tony, we're going to be following the road ahead, please. So tell me where you're going to be looking at the roundabout.
When I get there, I'll stop and look to the right.
Do you think we need to stop? If you look in your centre mirror, there's a vehicle behind us. They're not going to expect you to stop, are they? So what we'll do, we'll keep on moving. So which routine are you going to be using?
Yeah, look to the right.
What do you need to do before that, Tony? Which mirror should you check on the approach?
I've got no problems with the mirrors. Is that all I need to do? Look to the right, yeah?
You need to look left as well. You need to look ahead, don't you? You need to look all around. Effective
all around.
All around. So how are you keeping this position? How are you judging it?
No, so I missed the park cars. End of the road left.
And at the end of the road we're going to be turning left, please, Tony. That's good. So again, just remind me what you're going to be doing here, Tony.
Stopping and then looking.
So,
Oh, sorry, looking
good.
as I approach. I can go there, couldn't I?
So again, just remind me, Tony, why is it important that we don't stop if there's no need to stop? Thinking of the vehicles behind us.
It takes longer to get there. Frustrating the vehicles behind us.
And what are the dangers of that?
I have been overtaken at junctions. People have been turning in and it got a bit dangerous.
So we need to ask ourselves why that's happening. If we're stopping unnecessarily, we're holding people up, aren't we?
Yeah.
So if we're doing that and vehicles are overtaking us, then we're inviting them into or encouraging them into a dangerous manoeuvre. So it's important that if we don't need to stop, if we can see that it's clear, that we do make progress.
Roundabout right.
And at the roundabout, Tony, we're going to be turning right, please. So where are you going to be looking at the roundabout?
To the right.
Okay. And what about to the left?
Oh, all round, yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
good. And it's first gear, Tony. Are you going to go or are you going to
Oh,
wait?
no, I gear to go. No, I'm going to wait.
Good, hold on.
They're just out of road.
Yeah.
Be careful with your instructions, yeah?
Regarding what?
First gear. Yeah. Q and A is all right, yeah?
Right, okay. So I should have asked you which gear should you be in. I shouldn't have asked you.
Sorry?
I shouldn't have asked you what gear to be in.
No, you should have just asked me where I was looking, and I'm not going to go where I'm.
All right, okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm back in road.
So it means first gear, please.
I'll just rest on my feet.
Again, why is it important there to be ready to go?
Oh,
So
I suppose that car behind to get frustrated if I don't move.
Well, when we're moving off, which routine do we use?
Sorry?
When we're moving off, which routine do we use?
I'll get ready.
Yeah, the POM routine, so we have to prepare.
Is it okay to be in neutral if I'm about 7 car lengths back?
Of course it is, yeah. Because we've got that time gap, haven't we? The domino effect. Rookie first in the queue, you did the right thing now. We've got it
Straight
into
up.
We're going to be following the road ahead this time. So again, just remind me where you're going to be looking at this roundabout.
All round.
Good. Why is that important?
See what's coming.
Okay, are you going to go?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Yeah, well done, that's
Yeah.
good.
I don't think you look all round.
Well done, you did well there. What are the dangers, just remind me, what are the dangers of stopping when it's not necessary to stop?
The car behind might not be expecting me to stop.
I think you've got the hang of that now, Tony. Would you mind if I pass that responsibility over to you?
Yeah, I think I've got that
Good.
now, yeah.
I'll still
yeah.
have a watch.
Yeah, I'd like to,
You've done well there, well done.
I've got to do it myself on the day of the test, haven't I?
You have. You did really well there, well done. So just look at your position in the road, Tony.
Yeah, it's perfect, yeah. I've got a bike coming up.
We have got a bike coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, I can't drive through, can I?
You got that.
Give plenty of room.
Mhm.
So should I have gone closer to the bike?
No, you did perfect. You did well.
Fred said, use your position to warn people of what's happening ahead.
Fred's right.
mistakes myself.
So, Tony, which gear we're going to get
Oh,
in?
sorry, first gear, yeah.
Just remind me why that's important, Tony.
So I'm ready. Just out of roll.
Yeah.
You could have just said to me there before I went into neutral. What gear are you going to wait in?
Try that one next one.
There's a lot of cars waiting behind me.
Pardon?
There's a lot of cars queuing up behind me.
What's the speed limit on this road, Tony?
40.
What speed are we doing?
25.
Oh, get the speed limit. Get that speed straight up, Tony.
Yeah, I'm pressing zero. It's okay.
So
It's
you-
not coming in.
So you've gone into 5th gear there,
I've gone to the 26 now.
but you're in 5th gear. So how do you think we can build some speed up effectively?
Okay, I've got a 27.
So you keep building it up for me, please, Tony.
What's the build up mean?
Increase your speed.
To what?
Get yourself up to around about 35, 36 miles
Oh.
an hour. So again, it's very important because if we're not making progress, the vehicle's behind.
Yeah, I didn't know what you meant by build it up.
Okay.
Build it up 1 mile an hour at a time.
So what speed are we at now, Tony?
35.
So we're on wet roads, aren't we, today? And when we've got dry roads, we usually keep. Can you remember what the rule is, or how many
Oh yeah,
seconds?
yeah. Takes twice as long to stop.
So that was good.
So would we save to do 40 along here?
I'd think so, would you?
Oh
Because we've got clear open road. We've got some speed signs coming up, so what's that?
yeah. 50.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's a single carriageway,
Yeah.
so you sure it's 50?
Yeah.
It's actually 60.
On 60. Safe to do 60.
It's safe to do 60.
Yeah.
Again, if we've got clear open roads and we're certain that we can stop in the distance that we can see to be clear,
Oh right.
it's safe to do that kind of speed.
It's got a slow side on the road there. What's that for?
So we might be approaching a hazard. So again, what would you do then? What's the first thing you'd do?
What hazards am I?
We've got a junction, haven't we? We've got
Oh,
another
I've
junction.
got a lot of junctions. Oh, right.
So what's the first thing you do when you spot these junctions?
Oh, I always check mirrors. Fred said my mirrors are the best he's ever seen.
Good, they are good. I'm impressed. So one of the problems we have on a day like today, Tony, is pedestrians, splashing pedestrians.
You're going to tell me or ask me?
Should have asked you. So if you saw a pedestrian and we was approaching a puddle, what would you do? What's the first thing you'd do?
I'll check my mirror and see if it's safe to move it.
And if it wasn't safe, what would you do?
Slide out. And turning left.
And we're going to be turning left this time.
You have to indicate a lot earlier when you're going faster, don't you?
Do well done. Why is that important?
Give people time to react, isn't it? You're still 60.
Well, did you see any speed signs coming into this road?
No. Could I do 60 here?
I wouldn't do 60 here myself. I wouldn't advise you to do either. 'Cause the lanes are narrow,
Oh yeah, I've got a bit of stop in this so see to be clear.
and
haven't
it's
I?
not just that. We've no pavements either. So what could we expect to see coming towards us?
Oh, there could be a pedestrian walking in
Of
there.
course, yeah.
Oh, I can see a lot further now though.
So again, just remind me how you'd judge your speed.
The distance, I've got to be at the stop and the distance I can see to be clear.
Well done.
I can can see right to the other side of that bridge. Doing about 50.
Do you think that's appropriate for this?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm happy that you're good with that now as well. Can I leave that responsibility with you?
Yeah, see, I'm getting that now, yeah.
Thank you, well done. You've done good there. Well done.
Making sure you see me.
Well done. It's good anticipation, that's Tony, well done. Nicely done as well, well done.
Traffic lights right.
Okay, Tony, at the traffic lights we're going to be turning right, please.
First vehicle, so we're in first gear.
Well done.
I can have the handbrake on that, can
Yeah,
I?
well done.
But those observations good there.
I was just going to tell you how good they was. Well done. Looking all round at the crossroads. Well done.
Yeah, even jump lights.
They do, unfortunately. That wasn't it?
Sorry?
That was a big bump in the road. It's one of the things that we have to be aware of, certainly at this time of the year, when we get the cold weather and it gets into the ground, we can build potholes up.
Oh yeah, I knew that, yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, about that.
You'd be surprised what I know, actually.
I wouldn't. Trust me.
And turning left.
And we're going to be turning left this time.
Fred always kind of asks me first. Then if I don't know, he fills in the blanks. Is that a good way of learning?
It's a great way of learning. Much better than the way I teach.
Yeah, no, no.
Some good build up of your speed as well, well done. So, look at the signs. What does
Yeah.
that sign mean?
Oh, slippery road.
Slippery road. So in general, what would you do with your speed when you saw that kind of a sign?
Keep an eye on
Keep an eye on it, on the speed. So we do that on the video. Just remind me what we could be expecting walking towards us with there being no pavements.
pedestrians. And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to be turning right this time.
Who's turning? best to go down here in 4th gear or 3rd gear?
What do you think?
I think 3rd gear.
3rd gear, why is that? I agree, but why is
Get
that?
that engine braking.
Yeah, brilliant, well done. Yeah, what would happen if he was in 4th gear?
Well, my wife does it in 4th gear, and by the time we get to the end, she's hardly got any brakes left.
Yeah, because with the engine braking, what happens to the brakes? What do the brakes have to do without that engine braking?
They don't have to work as hard. Well, they have to work harder with the engine brake.
That's right.
Without engine braking.
Without it. That's right. It's a good choice, well done. And if it was an even steeper hill, which gear would you consider using that?
Maybe lower gear.
Yeah, well done. Observations as well, Tony, well done. Not nice to be splashed, is it?
No, I read somewhere that you could be charged with assault.
Assault? That is an offence.
We're going to turn left just on the underpass.
Now we're going to be turning left this time.
Right to the end, please.
And at the end of the road, we're going to be turning right, please, Tommy. Stay to me, please. So, how are you judging this position now? Where should you be? Where should your normal position
Just
be?
enough experience.
Good. You was drifting a little bit right there, wasn't you?
Was that?
You was, yeah. What's the dangers of that?
All these vehicles got past me, could hit me.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not just that, we could confuse them as well, couldn't we? So, stay to me, please, Tony. So again, where should you be positioned when we're in lanes?
In the middle, I thought it was.
How are you judging that? How can you judge it? How can you make sure that you're in the centre all the time?
We're going to turn right.
I'm going to be turning right, please, Tony.
All the way around, back down the other side.
I'm going to be turning right all the way around the roundabout, back down the other side. I'll let you deal with this roundabout first, then we'll talk about it. Well done. No hesitation whatsoever there, well done. So, just tell me how you can normally judge whether you're in the centre of your
I
lane.
just know. I've had 79 lessons now.
79,
Yeah.
stay to me please, Tony. So again, there's a number of ways we can check. If you look in your door mirror, your right mirror,
Yeah,
and then you look in your left mirror,
yeah.
you should be equal distance from the curb and the, and the
Oh, I
white
get you,
line.
yeah, that helps, yeah.
Or if you follow your hands, if your eyes follow your hands, you can use your eyes like as if it was your main beam.
Oh, you mean look well ahead?
Tony, we need to get to the stop line, please.
Oh,
Why is it important to be at the
sorry, I
stop?
was chatting there. Oh yeah, look well ahead.
You can always look well ahead
I did that on my moped.
on your moped.
Yeah. I still fall off then.
So just remind me why it's important to be in the middle of your lane. When we're
Because if
driving.
somebody's overtaking me,
Yeah.
they could hit hit
like
me.
that. Of course, well done. And we could always use a little reference point as well. We could always use the wear marks in the road. It's a bit difficult to see on this with it being so wet. But usually you'd see a dark patch in the centre of the lane.
Yeah, I'm checking that mirror and that mirror.
Good.
I'm in equal distance.
Yeah, that's good. Well done. You're doing good.
And turning right.
Are we going to be turning right, please, Tony? Word.
Traffic lights ahead, turning right.
Turning
Right.
right. Okay, Tony, at the traffic lights up ahead, we're going to be turning right, please.
Be in neutral now.
You can, well done.
Give my feet a rest.
So why is it not important that we're in first gear here?
Because I can see the lights changing now. I can get ready. See all them cars have got to move before me, haven't they?
Brilliant. Well done.
Turn right at the lights.
And we're going to be turning right at the lights, please, Tony.
How's that road position now as well?
Brilliant. How do you think it is?
Yeah, it looks very
It's good, isn't it? Well done. Great anticipation as well.
Is it always possible to stay a metre from the curb?
It's not always possible, especially on a road like this. If you look at... Well done, you've done that. Because it's quite narrow lanes, isn't it?
Second left has been the first.
Second left, please, Tom. It's been the first. Yeah, when we're in narrow lanes and we've got parked cars, we need enough room, don't we, for other cars to come through. So, what would you do in that situation?
Well, I was going down the road the other day.
Yeah.
And it was a national limit. And I had this big lorry coming towards me.
Right.
And I had to move over really close to the left.
Okay. It's a wide vehicle, isn't it? So it needs a little bit more room.
Yeah, it didn't go too well though.
I know. What happened?
Turning left.
Turning left.
I was drop control in the car.
So in a situation like that, what would you do?
I was with my wife, so I didn't know what to do really.
If you've got less space, what do you think you might have to do with your speed?
I think I should have slowed down a bit.
So if you've got less space, we use less pace.
Yeah.
It's an easy way to remember it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're doing well. Your UC speed's been really good. You seem to have a really good understanding of it.
And turning right.
And turning right, please, Tommy.
And to get me to park on the right, please, just past the litter bin.
Tony, can you just go past a little bit on the right, please, and park over on the right?
How did I do?
You did fantastic.
Will
Well
I
done.
pass?
I'm certain you're going to pass. You did great there, Tony. Well done. Very good observations, especially at the crossroads. Your use of speed's very good. Pick that up easily. Your position in the road. We just had a little wobble, didn't we, to the right? But I think we've recapped on a reference point or two of easy ways to remember how to make sure that you stay in the centre of your lane.
Yeah, when you're in them lanes, you
Yeah.
can use them mirrors, can't
Of course you can. Well done. And your hesitation. There's not really any hesitation
Okay,
there.
give it a rest there. Well done. That's good. That's good.
Enjoyed that.
Just be a little bit careful at the beginning. You're just about starting to tell too much, yeah?
Right, get you.
Find out what I know, especially at this level.
Right, yeah.
With my driving test coming up, yeah?
Okay.
That was very good, very calm, yeah?
It's good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
I remember doing that in the past. Oh,
Yeah.
I hated it.
So, like I said to you at the time, the ones that you hate,
You did.
yeah, you come back to like them in the end, didn't
You
you?
did.
Well done. It was excellent.
Thank you.
I'll give that a pause. Always rains on my lesson, doesn't it?